Hi guys, it's Miss Hope. Today we're going to be reading a couple more chapters of Judy Moody in the Not Bummer Summer. Where we left off, Judy found out that her friends weren't going to be there for the summer, and that her mom and dad were going to be going, and she was going to be left with her Aunt Opal. So she hasn't really met her since she was really young. So yeah, let's get started. Chapter 4, Aunt Awful. A couple days later, Judy was on her top bunk reading Nancy Drew Mystery Number 44 when she heard a honk-honk from outside in the driveway. Dad called up the stairs. "Stink, Judy, Aunt Opal's here." Judy scrambled down from her top bunk and ran to the window. Just like Nancy Drew, she cracked the curtain to spy on this Aunt Opal person. All she could see was a pair of short blue boots sticking out from under a giant suitcase. She dropped the curtain and ran to her computer. "Dear Amy, summer just got way worse. Aunt Awful has landed. Please come home ASAP, or I'll send me a ticket to Borono." Judy paced around her room, talking to Mouse. "I bet she has warts, Mouse, and evil oogly eyes, and makes us eat fish guts for breakfast." Mouse licked his lips. Bam, bam, bam. Stink stuck his head in Judy's room. "Mom wants us downstairs now to meet Aunt Opal." Judy pointed to the sign on the door. "Can anybody read around here?" Stink read aloud. "Do not disturb. Judy Moody is spending the summer in her room." "Really? The whole summer? What about food?" Judy pointed to her window. "I have a basket and a long rope. You can put food inside and I'll pull it up." "What about TV?" Judy held up a contraption made out of tin cans, toilet paper rolls, duct tape, and mirrors. "What do you think this periscope is for?" "Cool! What about going to the bathroom?" Just then, a plume of black smoke wafted up the stairs. Judy heard a shriek and then a loud clatter in Mom's voice. "Oh no! Dinner's on fire!" Beep! The smoke alarm blared through the house. Stink raced out of the room. Judy grabbed her water gun and ran for the stairs. "Fire! Where's the fire?" "Help is on the way! Let me!" Judy clattered down the stairs, her water gun in one hand and a squirt toy in the other. Blazing into the smoky kitchen, she blasted water right, left, and center, hitting chairs, tables, Stink, Mouse, Jaws, and the smoky casserole that Mom was putting on the counter. "Stop, Judy, it's okay, stop," Mom said. One final blast of the squirt gun hit Aunt Opal right between the eyes. "Oops!" Aunt Opal shook her long red hair and laughed. "Judy!" Judy was instantly squished into a big bear hug. "You've been here 5 minutes, Opal, and already the house is on fire," said Dad, opening a window. Mom flapped a dishcloth over the black casserole. "Let me look at you," Aunt Opal said to Judy. "How old are you now, 12? No, 9 and some quarters." Judy eyed her aunt up and down, from her hippie shirt to her bright blue boots, to her arms jangling with bangles and bracelets. "Wow, you've got more bracelets than Chloe, my math tutor, and she's in college." Opal twisted a braided bracelet off her wrist and handed it to Judy. "Here you go. This one is made from yak hair." "Rare," said Judy. "I bought it from a monkey in Nepal for 500 rupees. Think I got ripped off." Opal rummaged through a large bag. "Here's your real present." She handed a small box to Judy and a book to Stink. "For me? Awesome," said Stink. Judy flipped open the box. Inside was the mother of all mood rings, a silver snake that curled around a glowing mood crystal. "A mood ring? How'd you know?" Opal winked. Judy slipped the ring on her finger. It turned bright blue. "Blue is for happy. Glad," said Judy. Stink opened his book. "So you want to catch Bigfoot? Man, oh man! Oh man! Oh man! I think you're a hit, Ope," said Dad, putting an arm around her shoulder. "Hate to interrupt, but what are we going to do for dinner?" Mom asked. Judy and Stink didn't miss a beat. "Pizza! Pizza!" Before you could say pepperoni, Judy and Stink were racing past China, speed bump number 1, past Japan, speed bump number 2, on their way to Gino's Pizza. "Let's go to Fur and Fangs while we wait," Stink said. "I gotta show Zeke from my Bigfoot Club the new book and prove to you that Bigfoot exists." "Right," Judy rolled her eyes as Stink ran next door to Fur and Fangs. He rushed up to a tall, skinny teenager with hair in his eyes, waving his book. "Hey, Zeke, check this out!" Zeke blew his hair out of his eyes and let out a whistle. "Whoa, sweet, it's a first edition," said Zeke, admiring the book. Stink smiled proudly. "This is Judy, my sister. She doesn't believe in Bigfoot." "Can you believe that? Seriously?" "Mega total super seriously," said Judy. "Show her, Zeke. Show her the proof." "Do you think she can handle the cave?" Zeke asked. Stink nodded. "Follow me," Zeke told Judy. He headed to the back of the store past a red macaw on a perch. "Bigfoot lives! Bigfoot lives!" said the macaw. Judy jumped, then quickly followed Zeke and Stink through a beaded curtain, past piles of cages, pet food, and pet supplies. Zeke's head bumped a Bigfoot believer sign as he ducked into a large cave, made of old boxes covered with spray-painted dog food bags. "What is this, a clubhouse for bats?" Judy asked. "Welcome to the headquarters of the Bigfoot Believers Association." "Is this cool or what?" Stink said proudly. Zeke pointed to a map of Virginia studded with pushpins. "These are all the sightings of Bigfoot around here. We've been tracking his every move, and he is definitely headed our way." Stink snatched up a clump of gray hair laying on the table. "Holy Pluto, is this what I think it is? As in Bigfoot's hair?" "Nah, chinchilla," said Zeke, laughing. "I had to brush one out this morning. Never mind that. Let's get to the real proof. I keep it in cold storage." Zeke stepped over to the fridge in the corner. "Wait, did you say cold storage?" Judy asked. "Do you by any chance know a Mr. Todd?" "Nope, never heard of him." Zeke opened the fridge very carefully. He took a photo out of a plastic pouch. "Here you go, a rare photo of Bigfoot. Look, but don't touch." He held the blurry black and white photo out to Judy. Judy snorted. "Are you kidding me? That's just some guy in a fuzzy sweater. He doesn't even have big feet." "You're cracked," said Stink. "They've got to be like size 59 at least." Zeke slipped the photo back into the pouch. "If you need more proof, come to one of our meetings Tuesday at 6. Judy shook her head. "I'm busy on Tuesdays. From now till forever. Come on, Stink, pizza time." Judy put her arm around Stink, dragging him out. "Catch you later, little dude," Zeke called after him. Zeke turned and gave Zeke a happy thumbs up. Alright, so now we are on to Chapter 5, The Gross Grub Club. The Moody's ate pizza at the picnic table on their back deck, under twinkly white lights and paper lanterns that Opal had strung up everywhere. "Nothing left but crust," said Stink. "And some tuna fish for Mouse," said Judy. "Tuna fish pizza is the best," said Stink. "I hope you saved room for dessert," Opal called. Mom and Dad eyed each other. Stink. "It's rude to read at the table," Mom said. "But check this out. Page 87, Bigfoot's bed." Stink held up his book. Aunt Opal came back outside carrying a platter of hot dogs chunks in one hand and a bowl of bubbly, burping, orange-colored glop in the other. "Ta-da!" said Aunt Opal. "What is that?" Judy and Stink asked at the same time together. "Tangerine fondue," said Opal. "None for us, thanks," said Dad. "We have to finish packing." "Hot dogs for dessert?" Judy asked, her mouth hanging open. "It looks like Bigfoot barf," said Stink. Judy cracked up. Opal stabbed a chunk of hot dog with a fork and dipped it into the glop and popped it in her mouth. I used to make this for your dad when we were kids." Stink peered into the bowl. "Are those Fruit Loops?" "Uh-huh. Dig in, guys." "You first," Judy told her brother. "But it's so oogly boogly. This is nothing. When I was in Bali, I ate grilled cockroaches." "Gross!" Judy and Stink yelled at the same time. "Tell you what, if you both take a bite, we can all be in the same club. The I Ate Something Gross Club." Stink and Judy looked at each other, bug-eyed. "Just one bite, and we're in the Gross Grub Club?" Stink asked. "For real?" "For real. Pass the hot dogs," Judy said, grinning. At bedtime, Aunt Opal sat next to Judy on the top bunk, painting Judy's toenails in a rainbow of colors. So then, after the Peace Corps, I trekked across the Sahara, and then I moved to Bali, where I lived until about a month ago. Aunt Opal waved a fancy fan to dry Judy's toes. "Mega cool. Is that where belly dancing's from?" "No, Bala, not belly, silly. It's an island." Judy wiggled her toes. So what's up for summer? Aunt Opal asked. Any exciting adventures I should know about? Judy twirled a new mood ring on her finger. Well, I was going to have the best summer ever, but my friends wrecked it. Opal climbed under the covers of the bottom bunk. I hate when that happens. Seriously, we were going to do all these way exciting dares and get thrill points, but Rocky's at circus camp and Amy went to Barono. Opal turned off the light. Moonlight flooded the room. Judy snuggled down in the bed with Mouse on her stomach. I love dares, said Opal. Between yawns and Kenya, someone once dared me to ride in an ostrich race. Did you win? My ostrich won. Without me, I fell off at the starting line, Opal said sleepily. You know what, Aunt Opal? You just gave me an idea. Cock-shoo, cock-shoo. A light snore drifted up from the bottom bunk. I mean, what if we still did the dare chart, but made it into a race? Me, Rocky, Amy, and Frank? Cock-shoo, cock-shoo. More snores. We could each do our own dares and keep track of our points. First one to get 100 win. Cock-shoo. Judy hung her head over the side of the bed. Geez, Mouse, Aunt Opal snores louder than a blender. Just then, Judy leaned over too far and fell off the bed. Ugh! She knocked onto the floor, into her desk chair, which tipped over a floor lamp, which crashed into a tower. Of all 56 classic Nancy Drews, Stink came running in. What's going on? Shh! You'll wake Aunt Opal. They tiptoed over to the bottom bunk. Opal was sleeping like a baby. Judy gently pulled up her blanket. She slept through that? Stink whispered. Weird. Okay, back to bed, Stink. Hey, I was just reading. Did you know that Bigfoot is scared of just two things? Enough already with the big feet, Judy whispered as she pushed him out of the door. But don't you want to know about what they are? Guinea pigs and car horns, he whispered as Judy shut the door on him. She grabbed her computer and quietly tucked into the closet, plopping down on a heap of dirty laundry. Dear Amy and Rocky, you too, Frank. Uber rare idea. Let's do a dare race starting right now. First one to get 100 points wins. What do you say, Judy? Judy waited. She peeled off a Band-Aid. She picked out a scab, hoping she could save it for her scab collection. Ding! An email from Rocky. A dare race. I'm in. Check out what I did today. Judy clicked on a photo of Rocky in a leotard, walking on a tightrope high up in the air, holding a long pole. 10 thrill points for sure, don't you think? Gotta get some Z's now. Tomorrow is sword swallowing. Bye. Just you wait, Rocky Zang, Judy whispered. Just you wait. Alright, we are on Chapter 6, Thrills and Spills. It was time. Time to say goodbye to Mom and Dad. The cab waited at the curb while everybody hugged 1,000,001 times. Can you bring us back some California bubblegum? Judy asked. Dad ruffled Judy's hair. Better yet, how about I chew some and stick it on the official wall of gum in your honor? Rare, promise? Cross my heart, Judy's parents climbed into the cab. Can we have some candy for breakfast, Stink asked. No, Mom said. Bye, be good. Judy and Stink ran after the cab. Call us every day, okay? Can we have candy for lunch? Bye, 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 bye. The cab was gone. Stink's lips started to tremble. Aunt Opal put an arm around him. Just then, Frank came running up the sidewalk. Is it time? It's time, said Judy. Synchronized watches as of 2:12 p.m. Thursday, July 17th. The thrill race is on. Frank bounced with excitement. So what's the first dare? Judy waved the picture of Rocky on the tightrope in Frank's face. This. We're gonna dress in leotards? Judy grabbed the paper back. No, don't you see? He's walking on a rope. A tightrope? Above the ground? It's death-defying. Oh, yeah. In no time, Judy and Frank stretched a thick rope from a large tree in the backyard over the creek to a tree in the woods. Judy tied it tight and gave it one more twang just to make sure. Perfecto. Just then they heard a bang, then a clatter, tunk, and thud. Stink! He emptied a wheelbarrow full of boards by the base of the tree. What do you think you're doing? Judy asked. I'm building a trap for Bigfoot, said Stink. I'm going to lure him here with peanut butter. Bigfoot loves peanut butter. Page 52 of my book. And then boom! A net will fall out of the tree and land on his head. Not out of this tree. It's mine. I called it. You can't call a tree, Stink said. Oh, yeah? Watch me. Mine, Judy tapped the tree, smiling smugly. Stink Stink tapped the tree back. Mine. Mine, Judy said louder. Mine, Stink wrapped his arm around the tree. Judy wrapped her arms around Stink and tried to pry him off. Mine! Frank tried to pry them both off. Stop it, you guys! Ting-a-ling-a-ling, ding-ding-ding. Ice cream truck, yelled Stink. Everyone tumbled to the ground. Stink raced out to the street. I scream, you scream. We all scream for the old King Cold ice cream. Judy bear hugged the tree. Yay, it's mine. Frank took off after Stink. Frank, where are you going? Judy called. To get ice cream. But now's our chance before Stink gets back. Come on. What's more important, ice cream or throw points? Oh, all right. Judy stuck her bare foot out, and Frank cupped his hands. She put her other foot on the rope and grabbed the tree trunk and said, Ta-da, said Judy. Now the high-flying, death-defying Judy Arena will cross Niagara Falls. One slip and she falls to her doom. Arms outstretched, Judy inched across the rope. Check it out, I'm doing it. I'm crossing the crashing cataracts of Niagara. She wibbled and wobbled. Whoa, yelled Frank. Don't worry, the great Judarini will not fall. Ah! Frank had stepped on the rope. Get off, Frank, one at a time. Ting-a-ling-a-ling, ding-ding-ding. Hurry up, I want to get ice cream. Judy picked up her pace. 10 throw points if I can only finish. Just then the rope jerked super hard. Mosquitoes incoming, yelled Frank. Judy's arms windmilled wildly as Frank flailed at the air around his head. Stop wobbling me. I can't help it. There's a mosquito on my... Ah! Splash! Crash! Judy and Frank sat up, spitting water. Judy was dripping in mud and plastered with wet leaves. Frank pulled a salamander out of his hair. Stink waved a large ice cream in front of them. Ha ha, you missed it. Frank glared at Judy. When we go to ride the Scream Monster, I'm getting 10 ice creams. Well, that was chapters 4, 5, and 6. I hope you guys enjoyed. Today, I know I asked you guys a question last time, so I'm going to ask another one this time. Tell us about the craziest, wildest dare that you ever did. Bye, guys. I'll see you next time.